Okay, so who is this Trump guy? Why is Trump so Trump? And why is this seemingly superficial fellow such an enigma? How is it that he has managed to be fabulously successful in New York City real estate and New Jersey casinos, as well as reality TV, while marrying multiple beautiful women, cheating on at least some of them, and building a seemingly fairly decent blended family out of it all? How on earth does he do it? Well, stick with me for 5 minutes and I'll tell you. Hello, and welcome to the latest episode of the 5-Minute Philosopher, Wisdom on the Run. Time is short, so let's get started. Okay, so what's the deal with Trump? How does he do it? You think about what he's accomplished. And as I mentioned in the intro, he did all these amazing things while nearly crashing his real estate and casino empires multiple times because he was too busy paying attention to one head when he should have been paying attention to the other. Forgive me if that's too blunt for some viewers, but I mean, it is what it is. That's this guy. Forgive the language, but he's a horn dog. He's also an incredibly accomplished individual. How does he do both? Well, he does both for the same reason, and I'll explain. It relates back to a previous video on thumos, which is the ancient Greek conception of spiritedness, which warriors were expected to show, to be imbued with, so that they wouldn't be killed by the guy on the other side who was imbued with the spirit of thumos. It's a warrior spirit. Trump is at heart a warrior. Think about that fight, fight, fight moment, which I mentioned in a previous video. Most of us wouldn't go there and say fight, fight, fight if part of our ear had just been shot off. I don't think I would. I might like to think I would, but I'm not going to give myself quite that much credit. And there aren't many people I would give that much credit to. So where does it come from? It comes from the spirit of thumos. What is thumos? It is a goal-directed vision. Warriors' goal is to kill the other warriors, to defend their city, to defend their city. What is Trump doing? He's defending his city, the United States. Those imbued with thumos defend borders. What do warriors do? They defend borders. What is Trump doing? He's defending borders. It's all of a piece. The through line is Trump's spiritedness, his warrior-like character. He may not look much like a warrior. He's kind of frumpy and dumpy like good old Bubba Clinton was back in the day, going for a jog with the Secret Service on the mall and stopping by McDonald's on the way. Some hilarious Phil Hartman sketches on SNL about that if you ever want to check those out on YouTube. But yeah, that's what he is. He's a warrior. Right now, he's the warrior in chief. This is also part of how he's become the world's alpha male. He's the warrior in chief for the most powerful economy, the most powerful military that has ever existed in history. This is also why he has been unfaithful. He's been unfaithful because, ooh, I see something pretty. I want to go for it. So he does that. Is there reason to be alarmed at this? Yeah, I think there is. I think people who look at Trump and say, I don't know, he could go off the rails. He could. The track record suggests to me that he won't, but worrying about that is not crazy because this warrior spirit, like warriors themselves, can go very badly awry. If it's directed in the right way, it's protective, it's defensive, we're going to uphold the American way and MAGA and all that good stuff. And I don't think that anyone who really loves America can think that making America great again can possibly be a bad thing. It can't. That's what Trump represents. He represents the warrior who defends his clan. His clan is the United States, and he's defending it in various ways. Warriors are also not necessarily known for being faithful to the women they leave behind when they go out to war. Trump embodies that as well. But at any rate, that's where it is. Remember, he started out as just some guy from Queens. His father made his bones in Brooklyn and Queens real estate, commercial real estate. When Trump wanted to go to Manhattan, he was laughed at. You can't make it here, hick. What did he do? He built Trump Tower. He made it bigger and goldener and cofifier and biglier than anybody else. That's our Donald Trump. He's the warrior president. Whether you think he's a phony, whether you think he's the real thing, that's how he sees himself. That is how he positioned himself, a man imbued with this ancient Greek notion of thumos. Has he ever heard of thumos? I would say probably not. Is he familiar with the concept of will to power from Nietzsche? Probably not. He embodies both. And like any weapon, this thumos, this will to power, is dangerous. It can do great good or great harm. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on The 5 Minute Philosopher.